Hello, today we're going to talk about the properties of multiplication. We've talked about properties before with addition, so we're going to talk about those same properties again and how they apply to multiplication. And we've already talked about this, so it should be a review for you. Our title is Multiplication Properties. Our first property is the commutative property. And this property is where two numbers can be multiplied in any order. And the product or answer will be the same. The root word here, commute, means that they can move around. They can commute back and forth, and it doesn't affect the outcome of your results. For example, 3 times 6 is equal to 6 times 3. The numbers can move around. 4 times 5 is equal to 5 times 4. The numbers can move around or commute back and forth. This property is not a property of division or subtraction where the numbers have to be in a specific order. Commutative property is a property of addition and multiplication. The next property is our zero property, or of multiplication, I'm sorry. This property states that the product of any number and zero equals 0. For example, if you have 3 boxes and those boxes are empty, you have 3 times 0, or 3 groups of 0. And of course, that equals 0. You could have 4 sets of 0. Four times 0 is equal to 0. The zero property of multiplication. I'll pause now and let you finish copying notes. The third property that we've discussed before and we'll talk about again is the identity property. Now, the identity property of multiplication is a little different from the identity property of addition. In order to get the identical number in addition, you add 0 to it. But in order to get the identical number in multiplication, you have one set. So our definition is one set of any number is that number. As an example, if I have a box, 3 oranges in it, I have one set of 3. So all I have is 3. 1 times 3 equals 3. Another example, I have a box with 5 golf balls. I have one set of 5. So 1 times 5 equals 5. These are the important these are the important properties of multiplication for you to learn, and we'll discuss them in class tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.